Let's talk about a situation many of us have probably experienced. A horse shows pushy, dominant, or even aggressive behavior in certain moments. That can be scary, and it also makes many people angry. And you might now wonder, what can I do to stop this behavior? Often, people try to solve this problem with even more force, like this person here in this comment. When the horse is aggressive, I put it in a round pen until it thinks it's losing its life, ending with LOL, and all you see underneath are likes and hearts. But is there a different way? And for that, as always, we ask wild horses. But first, let's take a closer look at what might really be happening with our own horses when they show this kind of behavior. So, what is dominant behavior really, and what is it not? In fact, most behaviors we call dominant are something else: misunderstandings, stress reactions, or just normal horse communication. So before you react, look closely. Is what you see really dominance? Most of the time, something very different is behind it. Uncertainty or lack of clear leadership. Many horses push because they feel lost. If you're not clear, your horse will fill the gap. Defensive behavior. Some horses push back to protect themselves, often after bad experiences or when they're in pain. Lack of personal space. A horse that feels trapped will ask for space, not to dominate, but to feel safe. Protective instinct. Some horses block or stand in front of you because they see you as part of their herd, especially outside in unknown situations. Overwhelm or confusion. Refusing is often not defiance, but a clear sign: I don't understand, or I can't do this right now. Nervousness or fear. A horse that seems to resist is often just insecure, looking for support, not fighting you. Curiosity, play, or seeking closeness. Many people mistake friendly following or nibbling for disrespect, but closeness is often just connection, not a power move. So, most of the time, your horse isn't trying to dominate you. It's trying to say something, or it simply needs your help. So, let's now take a look at wild horses. How is it for them? Okay, wild horses show truly dominant behavior or even aggressiveness only in very clear and distinct situations. First, in a rank ritual or fight. That's when two stallions from different herds meet outside their herds face to face on neutral ground to confirm or discuss their rank. Or when they protect their herd. For example, when the herd stallion defends his mares against other stallions. And third, in a situation like here, when there's chaos, the stallion drives his herd together, blocks other horses, and leads the group to safety. And yes, from the outside, this can look like a power move, but really, it's just keeping his family safe from danger or confusion. Mares can also become forceful if their foals are threatened. But again, it's about protection, not about power. However, aggression within a herd is extremely rare, as the roles are clear and conflicts are mostly settled through subtle body language. And once something is sorted out, the tension fades immediately. There's no dominant status that's shown off day after day. So, what looks like dominance in the wild is often just protection or order, not a constant display of power. So, what does this mean for us? Wild horses show us it's never about power. It's about clear roles, subtle signals, and trust. So, what could work better for us? Be part of the herd, not the ruler. Become part of the herd and build a relationship. Trust, respect, clarity, no power games. Lightness comes from clear body language, not from force. If your horse sees you as part of the herd, you don't need to dominate. Clear communication instead of constant control. Horses tell each other no, not now, not like this, all the time. That's normal, not a fight. Your horse is allowed to say no. What matters is that you stay calm and lead clearly. Think of it like, wanna go for a walk? No, not right now? Okay, no drama. Restlessness is not disrespect. Many people see restlessness as dominance, but usually it's stress, confusion, or overwhelm. A calmly guided horse is rarely dominant. It feels safe and clear. Let's take an example if the behavior shown is indeed play instead of dominance. So this happens especially with late gelded geldings or young stallions. Nudging, nibbling, getting close, this is really often just useful play, not a power move. Think of it like boys who always want to roughhouse. Sometimes annoying, rarely dangerous. Wild horses sort this out through playful signals, clear body language, small corrections when it gets too annoying. So what can you do? Stay calm. Don't overreact. Gently set limits. Hold your space without turning it into a fight. Or step into the play, but on your terms, like an experienced stallion with a clear boundary for when it stops. Make sure your horse gets enough movement, social contact, and variety so that extra energy has somewhere to go. Stay calm, clear, and reliable, like an older herd member. So, what looks like dominance is often just misunderstood. Horses resist or defend themselves only when they feel they have no other choice, never without a reason. And if you push too hard or stay unclear, things can flip, even if you don't mean it that way. That's why always check your own intention, your energy, and the situation before you label your horse as dominant. And if you're unsure, take a deep breath, take the pressure off, give some space, and reset the moment. Then communicate the way wild horses do. And if you're interested in learning more about wild horses and what they can teach us, you will find free resources on my blog, plus a free guide and an intro video series on my website. The link is in the pinned comment below. Thank you and see you in the next video.